What's going on, everybody? Again, it's too hot, it's super hot outside. So I'm just not gonna wear a shirt because it's super hot. Way too hot. But this one's gonna be pretty fun. It's just two videos, and it's just about it's about preschool teachers and being called heavy by their students. And I'm talking four and under. The first lady, four and under, 4 years old and under type students. And they're calling, I mean, they're just, they're just kids. They're just saying what they see. But she says that the parents should be able to tell a 4-year-old to not be just saying what they see. They're 4 fucking years old. And then she goes into much more stuff that makes it even more fun. Remember these are 4-year-old and younger kids. 4 years old, bruh. I don't even know I don't even know what I was doing at 4 years old. I mean, no one does, but you're at a very like sponge type age where you take in everything. But all right, before we get into it, like the video or dislike it. Any activity helps. Comment, negative comment, positive comment, doesn't matter. And also subscribe for more. We're gonna have two videos. This first one is gonna be a fun one, and then the second one's also gonna be good. But right off the bat, thoughts on being a fat preschool teacher. I like how they they say fat and then they'd be like, "Don't laugh." Like, how do you not laugh at that? Let's see it.
So I'm leaving childcare for a multitude of reasons. But one of the reasons I'm leaving is because I'm tired of being the first fat person that a child has ever interacted with before.
That might be a good thing, dude. These kids are like you're telling me that their parents are all active? That's surprising, especially now. But if that's the case, good for the parents. They're doing a good job.
I understand
All right.
kids say things, they're still learning. I don't get anything else about my appearance like mentioned by kids. And when I say kids, I mean like 4 and under.
Four and under. Four and under.
Yes, the age group that hasn't learned to self-regulate yet or have a
Yeah, they're just saying what they see. That's really what it is. Just saying what they see.
filter.
Like it does not matter. Like there if I work at a preschool, there will be a child that will ask me, "Do I have a baby in my tummy?"
That's pretty funny. And they actually mean that shit too. That's hilarious. So you pregnant or what?
They will just call me big and fat. Um, so like I just need to know like if you're a parent and especially if you have no fat people in your life, like let's maybe have a conversation with.
No. I don't have any kids, but if I had kids, I would tell my son or daughter, I'd be like, continue to make fun of her. Keep it going. No, this is not a good thing to be extremely overweight. It's not. I hate to break it to you. I don't care what year it is. It could be goddamn 2035. It's still not good to be 300 pounds in general. It doesn't matter. There's no, it just, all that bullshit with the body positivity. It doesn't matter what year it is. If you're fat, you're fucking fat. It's like it's like I hate when a lot of people like this say a lot of this passive aggressive stuff. Like, let's have a conversation about it. Like, what do you mean have a conversation about it? So you want me to be like, hey, son, daughter, this she eats too much food and she apparently can't control herself. So don't state the obvious. No, I'm not gonna do that. But let's let her continue.
Their kids about what.
Our kids. And you know what she is by looking at her. These people have sadly they have no kids. So a lot of them that do these teaching things, they like basically think they just adopted like all these kids and that they're their kids now, so they can just tell them all their ideas and all their ideas about life and you know different things that kids shouldn't be thinking about at all. But it's weird. It's weird that they all teach school, or not all of them, but a lot of them teach school. That's weird. They're never down. They're never down at the they're never down at the elderly center reading books to elderly people. It's weird that they're always doing it to kids. I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird coincidence.
To say about people's appearances and what not to say. A
So teach our children to regulate their emotions for you, basically. That they're upsetting you and they're pre-K and you want to make it everybody else's problem. That you can't cope with your weight issues.
dare I say, even worse than being the only queer person.
There it is. There it is. Nobody even asked. Literally, nobody asked for her to like. We all could tell, or I could tell, but nobody asked. And then she goes and says it. So it, like I said, dude, it's weird. She's not down at the old person home taking care of old people, the elderly, like the senior center type people. She's not there. She's at a daycare for kids. I don't know. Like I said, it's just a weird coincidence. But it's like nobody cares, dude. Especially kids, bro. They don't care. Dude, you know what I was cared about when I was a kid? Is throwing a ball around. That's what I wanted to do. Throw, kick a ball and like kickball or baseball, football, basketball, any sports. I know like a lot of kids are on their phones now, but it's like at least like when you're at daycare, you should at least be outside doing something.
Out of
Oh, say no more. That explains it. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right.
I
That's
mean, she didn't
terrible.
really need to say it. It was pretty
preschool,
obvious.
be the first queer person that your child has ever interacted with.
The first queer person. Remember when queer was like a funny word to say? Now it's like they actually like call themselves that. I don't know. It's weird. Ever interacted with. Hey, all right, another scenario. I'll tell my son or daughter. It's probably gonna be a son if I have a kid. Be like, hey, this lady's a queer. That's what she wants to be called. That's what she said. All right. I'm not being mean. That's not a bad word. That's what she wants to be called. And my son would be like, "What is that?" I'd be like, okay." Meanwhile, this kid's 4 years old. It means that she only is attracted to the same sex, same gender. I wouldn't tell my kid this, but like that's what she wants me to do. That's what she is saying that you should do. You should throw all that at your son or daughter at 4 years old. Just throw it all at them. See what happens. Just see what happens.
So pre-K, you being queer should be their business. Right.
Because that's not like visible 24/7.
It looks like it to me. I don't. What do you mean not visible? You look. She looks like she is that, right? Am I the only one that sees that? There's no way I'm the only one that sees that.
But like my body is here. They can see that I'm fat like my whole life. But like, let's just teach our kids about fat people.
All right. I'm not gonna let her continue. Let's teach them about fat people. What about them? What would you want to know about the fat people? It's like that they eat like what like what they're eating? Like that would be pretty like interesting. Like what you eat to get that fat? There you go. There's a teaching thing so that you don't eat that stuff if you're, you know, this next video. If you're a kid, stay away from those foods. Then you'll be all right. This next one, just just look at her. Plus size pre-K teacher. I don't know what 00TD is. I don't really care to be honest, but Jesus Christ. Okay, it's literally just her. Looks like it's just her dancing around. God, dude, that's. Alright. Are we gonna go any farther? Because that's it. Don't do any more. If you love me, why? All right, I'm done. I'm done watching that. Same situation though. What do you think? What do you think she was? Do you think she's gonna try to install her ideas and beliefs into your children? See, that's why there's like that whole other level to having kids. There's like, there's the first level where it's diapers and food and formula and crying and have to go wake up in the middle of the night, give them something and make sure and stop them from crying. And then there's that whole next era where it's like now you got to think where they're going to school. I don't want to say about the other stuff that happens at middle schools that sadly happens way too much, I think. It's like all these things you gotta think about, and then on top of that, you also gotta think about who's teaching the kids, and all these schools are, like sadly, a lot of schools are, like, super, super far left. I mean, a lot of colleges are super far left, and it came out that, they're getting funded by certain groups to push that narrative. And I don't know. I guess you gotta like kind of believe in your kid. How about that? You gotta believe in your kid to like choose between right and wrong. And I don't know. I just wish like we could just do normal things again. Like that's not normal. There's nothing normal about that. It's like I know like, those people were left out back in the day. I understand, but it's not good to be out here promoting obesity and then also trying to install certain thoughts in the kids' minds. I don't know. Some would call it grooming. I don't know. Like I said, it's weird. It's weird that you don't see people like this lady. You don't what you don't see people like this at old person senior centers. Why is that not the case? It's weird. I don't know. Just a coincidence, I guess. But it's kind of a sad end to this one. But that's just that first lady though. She was really something. All right, that's been the end of this video. I I hope something changes, but whatever. I don't have kids. That's why I don't plan on having kids. There's just too many variables. So there you go. All right, this has been the end of that video. I might put another one out today. We'll see. Uh, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, dislike, negative comment. Any activity helps the channel to just grow. And I noticed that a lot of people like that Disney one. A lot actually got like the most views. I mean, it was only like 30 views. I was like, holy shit, I actually got over 10 views. No way. So we'll see. I might put another one out today. I don't have anything set up, but we'll see. Like there's so much content, and it's like it's easy. It's easy to find something to react to, which I enjoy doing. All right. It's been the end of this one. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike, any activity helps the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.